What's going on YouTube? I'm back with another video. So this video I want to talk more about Hurricane Florence and just what I've been hearing about it for the last couple of days. And as somebody who's in the pathway of Hurricane Florence, I just want to kind of speak on my perspective on it, and you know just want to send a prayer out there to you guys who are in the Carolinas, because it's been going to hit North Carolina and South Carolina, and I think parts of Georgia as well. I think it's going to hit it all the way from Virginia, as far north as Virginia, like Virginia, Maryland, the Chesapeake Bay area till about Savannah, Georgia. So it's not going to hit too far south, but it's not going to hit too far north either. So it's going to be like in the middle of the East Coast. Yes. Hold on. All right. Okay. What did I do to this? Okay, I'm back. Oh, we had one person on, but oh well. So anyway, I had to go to get my mom right quick. But anyway, with Hurricane Florence, it's supposed to hit on Friday night. It's Friday morning, so I figured it probably already hit somewhere already, but it's gonna hit Friday, which kind of concerned me a bit, because I was supposed to go to this conference called Fearless at Richmond CC, and I kind of really, it really concerned me, because I want to be there. I mean, but they're not going to cancel it. They're just going to postpone it if it does interfere with the conference. But I still believe that the hurricane's not going to hit us too bad, because I live further inland in North Carolina. I live like in the Piedmont area in the southeastern part of the state. So I'm not, in the Sand Hills region. So I'm not. So I'm pretty above land, but but a lot of places like Cumberland County, Robeson County, or even as far west as like Charlotte, is more at risk because they have around like rivers and stuff like that. So like my prayers go out to you guys again. Pray for me as well, for those you know who believe in prayer, because this could happen to anybody anywhere. Like I remember when Hurricane Matthew hit last year. I mean, in 2016, it really devastated Lumberton really bad. Like I was hearing kids were missing school for the whole year, and it was just like really like sad to see that. And then Lumberton is only like an hour away from where I live at. So like I don't want I don't want this hurricane to be in Lumberton. So that's why I need you guys to pray, like for real. Really pray and prepare as well, because a lot of times we underestimate how big the hurricane's going to be, and so we don't prepare. We just think that, oh, it never happened to us before, so why should we be tripping? And then next thing you know, people house be blown down, they be flooded out the water, their house be flooded down, they have to sleep in a shelter. Like I've seen this happen, numerous of times. I remember when Hurricane Sandy hit my family members in New York in 2012. Like, it was the first major hurricane to hit New York and the New York metro area in like 80 years. So like New York never had experienced nothing like this in so long. So it was a shock, that a hurricane would hit the Northeast. But yeah, it hit New York pretty bad. So that's why I don't take nothing for granted. If I hear about a storm, I try to prepare, but I try not to worry at the same time, because I know God's got me. I don't want to live in panic, but I don't want to be one of the ones who say, oh, this is not going to hit us, and then next thing I end up on the news, asking for shelter. I don't want to be in that position, because nobody wants to be in that position. Like, so that's why I need you guys to pray. Again, I know I keep saying that. And And I really just hope that I could go to Fearless on Friday because my friend Cameron's gonna be there. My friend um, Cam, Cam Den's gonna be there as well, and maybe I think Jerry might be there as well. Some of my friends, will go to Mount Olive. So this is really a huge opportunity for me to be with people of God, people of Christ, and I want to make sure that not the hurricane has interfered with that, because as you guys know, I've been doing a lot of videos, a lot of poems about just me want to be around godly people, me want to have like true, meaningful, godly friendships, you know, and like a lot of them has been with people who are non-black, Pentecostal. So like it's been kind of hard to maintain those relationships when you're not when you grow up in an environment where if you're when you grow up in an environment that's very conservative, that's very traditional, that's very like churchy. So like being around Mount Olive, it was a culture shock, but I didn't feel too uncomfortable because I was with people who were Christians as well, who had a strong belief in the Bible. So I don't really felt too bad. And then plus I already knew these people just through going to school with them, some of them. So like it really felt good to know that there are people, there are classmates of mine who had the same beliefs that I do. So that's really awesome because I know what's like, I know the struggle being a church kid. Like I know that because as someone who grew up who was very church growing up. Like, we went to church every Sunday, every Saturday, sometimes Thursdays when I was in, New York. Like, I know it's like being a church kid. I know it's like, when all your whole life is church. I know what that's like, and I know what that does to a lot of kids. That's why, that's why I don't really get too excited when somebody tells me they're Christian because I know to them that's just a religion title. But to me that and to those who are actually following Jesus, it goes beyond just going to church on Sunday or goes beyond what your parents taught you. It's about having a relationship with God. So yeah, I had to throw in that little sidebar because you know because this is having the same day as that event, and I want to make sure that I'm able to go. So again, pray for me. And this is Mary Walker, sign off.